Good evening, everyone, family, relatives, friends. My name is Ken Hall. I'm on the current council, on the Tribal Business Council representing the North Segment community. My wife is Kara Curry Hall in the audience, and also my daughter Faith is here as well. And on my mother's side, Allison Dragswolf. We have Alice Badville and Henry Badville, and also all the way up to Chief Forebears, the Mandan Chief on my mother's side. And then my grandpa Louis Dragswolf, who I'm named after. Chief Dragswolf and up to close by. On my father's side, they knew him as Sonny and Jake. Some of the family members here, my Grandpa Jim and Grandma Sarah raised him as a young boy. He lost his mother when he was 2 years old. And Grandpa Jim and Grandma Sarah raised him and called him Sonny. And his mother was Maxine Rabbithead, and I was up to Chief Rabbithead. And then also his dad was Billy Hall Sr. And of course, Jim Hall was his when you look on Grandma Sarah's side, it goes all the way up to sheep. So there's rich heritage on both sides of the family, and deep-rooted at the Mandan Hidatsa and the Rekaro Nation. Now, our ancestors, as some people here talked about, passed us on values like honesty, respect, generosity, sharing. I strongly believe in value-based leadership. We can't change our past, but we can change our future. We no longer can have sweetheart deals. It's too critical. We have to look at this moment we're in and capitalize. We need sound leadership, rooted in integrity, not only as a political slogan, but as a lifestyle. We have to practice what we preach. And it's action, not words. I think we've heard the words long enough. It's time to put our words into action. When I ran for council at the North Segment community, I ran on accountability, transparency, responsibility, and vision. In my first few days of office, my 10th day in office, there was multiple homicides. And also, a month later, there was a 72-hour stand-up, a gun run. Our time back on the reservation has changed. It's no longer the same as we once knew it. Those are real issues and real concerns. The drugs and alcohol are rampant, and we have to get serious about these times we're living in. We know not everybody is receiving royalties. But how do we balance that out? How do we take care of those people that can't help themselves? That are in need of a home, or that their families are lost in drugs and alcohol. We cannot forget about those people. We cannot lose sight of them. Every decision I've made on the council has been to advance the MHA nation, not my personal gain. We implemented the Code of Ethics, which I voted for. New terms on the tax agreement, which additional 400 to 500 million in the next 3 years to the MHA. We added meeting procedures. We added policies. We implemented nation building in our community. Right now we have 20 families that moved into a 20-unit apartment complex. One story is a single mother living in a basement now has her own apartment. An elderly woman was on the list for housing for 21 years. Now she has a new apartment to live in. Those are the kind of success stories we want to hear. And by mid-October, we'll have another 20-unit apartment complex completed and filled. So we'll take care of 40 families in a matter of 3 or 4 months. The results are happening. A young lady asked me when I was running, will you be willing to take a drug test? I said, in a heartbeat. I'll be the first one. And I took a drug test. I passed, I'll have you know. I did the whole stack. I am married, alcohol and drug free, and I'm proud to say that. So when I ask for your vote, September 16, 2014, if you want to really, not a politician. Thank you very much.
First of all,